I know y'all remember the time Wack 100 called in to NoJumper where he was talking to Adam 22 about Ruger and Blueface fight.
Yo.
Wait, we live. What's up?
Hey, ain't Ruger the guy that came in and you kind of got into it with him?
Yeah.
We finna whoop his ass.
Nah, but we're cool now, though. We're supposed to do a podcast.
Well, and Jefe had chimed in and was like, hey, Wack, what's up with the, you know what I'm saying? What's up with our fade? Y'all know, and Jefe and Wack 100 had they back and forth on this internet, too.
We gonna fight him.
And Jefe said,
let me get that fade, man. Why you trying to fight Ruger?
Nah, he's talking about someone else.
We talking about me and you?
Yeah, for Wack.
We can do that right there at NoJumper on the side in the alley.
All right, bet.
We ain't gotta do no clout.
All right, bet.
You the man.
Where it had got to the point where Jefe was tired of talking. He was like, hey, bro, let's get down. Well, in this segment right here, Wack 100 basically, you know, try to pull a, you know, these guys ain't on my level. We can get down in the alley and ain't gonna be no fair fight because you from where you from and I'm from where I'm from and things like that. We already know how Wack 100 gonna give it up.
Wack, you in everyone's business and love gossiping. Where you get on the card with Jefe. Jefe gets an alley fight.
I don't, man, but you know, these guys up here on these platforms be actually trying to set fights up with other individuals, but not the guys who actually stepping into the ring. Where Wack 100 feel like he's to the point where he don't have to fight. And let's keep it real, y'all. Wack 100 say, well, he's 48 years old, man, but he put an extra 10 on him, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it a bang. He look like he damn near 53, 54, 55 years old, bro. Get what I'm saying, man? But we just keeping it real, man. But we gonna get into this content, though, man. Let's see what Wack 100 and Adam 22 got to say about Jefe in this fade, man. I think a fan had sent the message in talking about the fade.
But they was like, yo, that's my op, Wack.
Yeah.
Tell Blueface we got this if he knock him out. Like, for real. I'm like, damn, I don't know what the they got going on. But
it's crazy, too, because the GDs, I don't know how much you know, but the BDs have kind of won the rap war in Chicago. They got all the biggest artists. The GDs had
Dirk is a BD.
Dirk, Chief Keef, King Von, really like most of the other like big rappers who came out of there. Biggest GD rappers pretty much is like Ruga and FBG Duck and maybe like Wooski once upon a time.
Oh.
So like Ruga's kind of at the upper level of GD rappers out of there. King Yella, you know.
Man, I'm gonna keep it a band. I know this outside the subject, but this is on what they talking about right now. Best rapper out there in Chicago to me is FBG Duck. I like King Von and Lil Durk. I like all their music, but Ruga and FBG Duck go crazy, bro. Both of them two guys together, they music is magical. Just keeping it real.
I get to him too, but
they got black.
It's just like the GDs have already like
King Yella want to whoop Crip Mac ass.
I like that idea. Well, I like the idea of them fighting.
Money. That's just money. I like that idea. You know what I'm saying?
After looking what Crip Mac was doing with that little dude, King Yella beat the shit out of Crip Mac.
Yeah, that was not a real Crip Mac fade as far as I could tell.
No. Certain things that you do, even when you play fighting,
yeah,
kind of shows you, sir. That was it.
But I mean, I think Crip Mac was play fighting, but I don't think Dean was play fighting because he's messing around with a dude who's 100 pounds more than him. So Dean kind of got to fight full power.
Adam 22 to be keeping the band, bro. You ain't got no business judging on who can fight and who can't fight the performance you put on. Crip Mac, I don't care if you saying that he was going hat, bro. He's not whooping nothing, bro. Like, anybody that's Crip Mac size gonna whoop on Crip Mac, bro. This, like Wack 100 just said, bro, the evidence shows for itself, bro. You can't hide the fact of your movement and how you moving and you throwing punches with your hand. Man, you gonna get... How did he get somebody off the yard out there in prison, bro?
So I feel like Dean like kind of threw like a couple punches and Crip Mac was kind of like, ah, shit.
When you throw punches like this, I don't know how to throw punches like that. You got certain body parts that's automatically should be involved in the punch. Shoulders, your traps, triceps, forearms.
Here's my thing about Crip Mac. He's such a free spirit that I feel like he's not going to listen to anybody telling him how to fight. He's just going to fight the way he wants to fight. And I feel like if we brought him to a boxing coach, he's just not going to listen. The same way that like people have tried to help him with his raps.
I'll take it back, though. Adam can speak a little bit because he actually got in the ring. Not saying that he did anything in the ring, but Wack 100 is not going to get into that ring, bro. I feel like Wack 100 probably done had knockout power, probably knock a motherfucker out, but I just don't think he in a, you know what I'm saying, the stage of his life, he can't get into no ring, man.
And I don't think he cares. He's going to rap however he feels like rapping. Which is probably not a good thing in terms of the boxing thing, but...
Wack, you in everyone's business and love gossiping. Will you get on the card with Jefe? Jefe gets an alley fight. I don't get, listen, anytime a nigga call himself a street nigga, don't go to talk about no flyer to me. That mean it ain't that serious.
I don't think Jefe said anything about real boxing.
Yes, he
man.
did.
I think he was just talking about the alley.
When I called in, no, I said the alley. Nigga, you always take my shit and give it to them. God damn, you like the motherfuckers that much over me? That's crazy.
I mean,
He mad for real. Look at Wack 100 face. He mad at Adam about that right there.
I don't remember him saying that.
Who the fuck said the alley?
I mean, did you say it? I don't know. Yeah, I guess you said
crazy.
it, but I didn't. I don't remember Aunt Hefe saying, "Oh, let's do a celebrity boxing match."
I called in saying,
I think Aunt Hefe would agree that that's some host shit.
I called in, that's cap. When I called in, I said, "Yo, ain't Ruger the dude you got into it with?" I said, "Yeah." We just locked the fight down with him. He says, "Why you fighting Ruger? Why you won't do the fight with me?"
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not even talking about me. We talking Blueface.
Right.
So he was definitely insinuating if it's that serious, look, he took a situation and put it on my back for no reason.
Okay.
You been on club.
Now this where Wack 100 gonna spin it, bro. Like, I understand you. Bitch, just say no, you're not taking that fade. That's it, bro. That's all you gotta say. No, I'm not taking this fade. We can get down in the alley and it gonna go however it goes. So that means, you know how that go, bro. Let's go.
House. He blamed me for what they say.
What do they say?
They ran a room on his content.
Oh.
They alerted me when I went to the room. I heard it. I questioned them on it. They sent it to me. I read it. I'm gonna say.
But what? They're just making fun of his content? It's not like
it was already smoked there. I think it was a play, but they gonna say it wasn't.
Really did anything bad, right?
No, he wrote some bullshit ass police shit. So they was called Bumpy. Bumpy from Skyline from Dago.
Yeah, I mean,
he called him out on it.
We got somebody in the chat right now saying Aunt Hefe said the alley. Aunt said that he didn't want to do a boxing match, which I believe.
I said the alley.
Maybe, but he also, I think, said that.
I said, nigga.
I've never heard Aunt Hefe talk about doing a celebrity boxing match.
Let's bet 500. That's how it went.
You want to go watch it? I mean,
you pull it up. He thought I was.
Like, it could have been like this. And Jefe said, bro, let me get that fade, but we don't. He didn't say specifically that we don't have to be in a boxing ring or nothing like that. But Jefe done stressed on his internet plenty of times, bro, that he ain't want to do no celebrity fight. If he get down, it's gonna be, outside somewhere. It ain't got to be no boxing match for him because he want to get dirty.
Talking about me boxing Ruger.
Somebody give me a timestamp from the NoJumper show.
He thought I was talking about me boxing Ruger in the ring.
Oh.
And he said, "Hey, yo, why you?"
But this all facts with Wack saying, though. Y'all listen. But I don't think Aunt Hefe was insinuating getting into the ring with Wack, though, like for a celebrity. But I think for the bag, though, Aunt Hefe would get in that ring with Wack and try to whoop him.
Boxing Ruger, why you not boxing me?
Oh.
I said, nigga, me and you could do it in the NoJumper alley.
Yeah.
Why you talking about it since you said don't leave it off the internet?
Do somebody else's alley, by the way.
Bro, you don't.
That's Jay Reed's alley.
Listen, bro, you the one that allowed. This was crazy. I called to holler at you on some real shit. They crying like little bitches and hoes. A month or two back, talking about, you let Wack call in here, and I felt I was doing what I was doing to help the numbers. So I get off of it. So my thing is, if I call in to holler at you, and I ain't mentioning them, why they saying anything to me? I respected what you said, right?
Right.
Don't say nothing to me. Nigga, if you know it's on, it's on. Leave it like that. It can be on however, whatever on he want to be on. He from A-Trey Gangsta. I'm from where I'm from. Nigga, we don't owe each other no fairness.
I applaud anyone who actually fights after, as opposed to just talking shit forever or, potentially shooting each other. So if you guys do that on some man shit, I respect it. That being said,
don't nobody give a fuck about your respect, nigga. You didn't even fight when you got in there. You ain't nobody. Look.
That's a fact, though, man. But we gonna end that right there, man. If y'all want to go check out the rest of that convo, man, y'all go straight over there to NoJumper, the Adam and Wack show, man. But, hey, man, sound like to me, bro, Wack 100 ain't trying to take that fade with Jefe, whether it's in the ring or he say he gonna take it outside here. You know what I'm saying? They see each other when they see each other on some, like they on some street type time and whatever time they want to be on. So don't sound like no fighting has been accepted right here, man. We can do it at NoJumper's Alley at Adam 22. Like, no, that ain't going down. Y'all ain't even gotta mention NoJumper Alley in this situation because it could get real. Ain't no telling how serious this situation is between, you know what I'm saying, and Jefe and Wack 100, but I'm pretty sure and Jefe, he gonna keep it, you know what I'm saying, gonna keep it in the street, bro. He probably ain't really studying. He was basically cracking that joke for content purposes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Really, you know what I'm saying, on some real shit, like, bro, he probably did think that Wack 100 was trying to accept the fade from somebody else. So it's like, dang, what happened to my fade? You just gonna jump right over me? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, type shit, man. But I don't think it shouldn't boil over into the streets, especially if Wack 100 dealing with it. If Aunt Jefe knows any better, you know what I'm saying? Just y'all know what I'm talking about, man. But y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man. Who y'all think tripping in this situation, man? And I don't really think that, you know what I'm saying, and Jefe got destroyed in here. That's the title. You know, that what's going to draw y'all in here. Then. And Jefe see this here probably, oh, man, you got these content creators talking about. Nah, you got to watch the content to get what the content's talking about, bro. Just leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man. I don't know, just keeping it real. We're going to call a baller, strike. Hit that hype button. Let's go.
I got to at least give it a shot. He hasn't tried in months.
Yo.
Wait, we live. What's up?
Hey, ain't Ruger the guy that came in and you kind of got into it with him?
Yeah.
All right, we finna whoop his ass.
Nah, but we're cool now, though. We're supposed to do a podcast in a couple of days or something.
Late. That's all I remember.
I already know what you're talking about. Am I allowed to say that on the podcast?
I don't give a fuck. It's 2 weeks, nigga. We squabbling up in 2 weeks.
Oh, shit.
We don't give a fuck about who knows. We don't care about that.
I know.
When the name came to me, I said, I think that's the dude that was talking crazy to Adam.
Yeah. Nah, that's going to be insane. All right.
It's going down.
Hey, Wack.
We gonna fight him.
And Jefe said,
Let me get that fade, man. Why you trying to fight Ruger?
no, he's talking about someone else.
We talking about me and you?
Yeah, for Wack.
We can do that right there at NoJumper on the side in the alley.
All right, bet.
We ain't gotta do no clout.
All right, bet.
You the man.